Hello everyone, I'm Joseph from Namseoul University. Welcome back to my online class International Distribution and Marketing Strategies, the week 11. Today we are going to run about these parts. The first part is the review of the last class. The content is the who, a story, and offer. Last time we studied about this one, the sales funnel detail, the who, story, and irresistible offer. And next, we are going to run about the value ladder. The value ladder is very related to the sales funnel. We will run about the definition and the characteristic of the value ladder. And the next part is the value ladder detail. Uh, we are going to run about the value ladder uh, more closely, and then we are going to run about the immutable law of the marketing, the chapter 17 and 18. if the if we have enough time, we will going to run about the four part the immutable law of marketing, and if we don't have enough time, the immutable law of marketing, the chapter 17 or 18 will be the next week, because the Ben Rather is very is so has Ben Rather has so many contents, and so I think the Ben Rather and the Ben Rather detail is will be content three classes. Okay, let's move on to the next page. The first page is a review about the uh, last classes. Last class we studied the full story offer in the sales funnel concept. The sales funnel, the first step is full, and the second step is story, and the third step is offer. But we studied the the first offer, and second is story, and last we have studied the hook, the strategy sequencing. So uh, we have time to uh, uh, review this sequence. The first is irresistible offer. Please remember this the irresistible offer about the user's iPhone. The example, the irresistible offer is a strategic and high value proposition designed to make it saying no feel irrational to the prospect. The important part is to make saying no feel irrational to the prospect, the transforming them into buyers by focusing on transformation over features. And the important part is the target audience find it nearly impossible to say no. So irresistible offer is a very uh, strong strong power to persuade the target audience and target consumers. And we studied about these things. No matter what offer we make, we must ensure that the total value of the product we are proposing is 10 times is point 10 times is very important is is asking prices. In other words, if I intend to sell an item for 1000, I must pack a 10,000 worth 10,000 US dollars worth of value into that item. By doing so, selling a 1000 item become easy, and this makes the price of 10,000, which is actually the value, look incredibly cheap to consumers. So the red line, the red words is very important. It is that you have failed to create enough value to make the product look sufficiently inexpensive. Uh, I I had we had the example about the Adidas shoes and the Sportcar, the Lamborghini. So uh, I always said it. Uh, 10,000 10 I always thought 10,000 US dollars. The first shoes is too expensive. I'm not buying it. But uh, the Sportcar is about the worth is 200,000. So I would I would sell it 10 thousands. So many consumers think about I have to buy it even if I have to take out a loan. So we have to provide 10 times the value uh, for a consumer compare the asking prices. So irrational offer is the when making offer, you must do it skillfully. The first key to succeeding through a sales funnel is learning how to make an offer. So irresistible offer is very important to persuade the consumer in sales funnel. The first task is to identify what elements can be added to increase the value of a product by transforming it into a single offer. The first step is think about what additional value you can provide to ensure your dream customer success. To do this, you should brainstorm as many different ideas as possible. The step two is to create an incredible, irresistible offer. Which of these ideas should you select? So please remember this about incredible irresistible offer. So I think irresistible offer is same to the incredible offer. So summary is that consider what extra value can be added to the product to your product that you are planning to sell. So uh, irresistible offer is consider about what extra value we can add it. Okay, the next part is the storytelling. Did you remember? Do you remember this storytelling and story? The storytelling is a very powerful uh, powerful strength is uh, to move into the next step for the consumer. An offer becomes truly irresistible only when it is confused with a story that raises the perceived value. So story is very a powerful tool. So today we will learn about the value rather with a powerful story. And the- I think you remember this through the example through the manager's offer itself was solid. There was a specific secret to making people accept this special offer. This it is Drew's own story. Drew showed that he had a unique qualification to make such an offer. His weight lose story was different from other trainers. Years ago, he decided to intentionally gain a lot of weight and then lose it, believing that experiencing his client struggles uh, firsthand would allow him to provide a higher level of service. So he actually did it. He gained about a 34 kilogram in 6 months and lost in all over the following 6 months. Through these experiences, he gained firsthand knowledge of not just the objective fact about weight loss, but also the emotional and psychological anxiety that diets inevitably faces. So storytelling is very, very important. The Jew utilizes these experiences of intentionally gaining and losing weight in his advertisement and landing pages. Only after sharing this process did he finally present his product to his customers. People who heard People heard Drew's story began to build the personal connection with him and started to believe he was the only person who could truly help them. Drew's story increases the perceived value of the product he offers. So story has a power that through story increases the perceived value of the product he offers. With this offer and his story, drew on over 1 billion Korean won and approximately the 750,000 US dollars in just a few months. A few years later, he had earned over 10 billion Korean won. Do you see the kind of result that following when you tell a powerful story behind the right offer? So story is very important. So storytelling makes the next step the offer. So no matter how great an offer is, it rarely leads to the purchase on its own. To get your dream customer to accept your offer, you need a story that builds trust between them and the sellers. So story make so please remember about this. Story make an offer. And next is the hook. Hook is the uh, headlines and images and videos. Hook is they capture the consumer's attentions. Uh, the definition is the hook is a capture and get the attention, the consumer's attention, and digital reality is when users scroll the Instagram and YouTube and Google, so they encounter countless hooking, a lot of hooking. So the goal of hook is buy time for consumer and capture attention and lead to your story and our story. The list can be expanded indefinitely. Every story released into the market contains dozens of potential hooks that can be actively utilized anywhere. There is no way to know which hook will capture the market attention. Therefore, it is crucial to keep throwing out various hooks until you find the one that can effectively grab your dream customers. So we have we have to make a lot of various hooking uh, to uh, hooking for consumers that we are planning to sell. Although this hook explains them in reverse order, the hook is actually the first step. The hook is the first step. This is because at this stage, the seller captures the attention of their dream customer. So hook is first step, and the second step is storytelling, and the third step is the offer. So please remember this sequence. The first is hook, and second is storytelling, and third is the offer. So we have reviews about the sales funnel in detail, the hook and storytelling and offer. Please remember this part and this content because the sales funnel is very related to is closely related to the uh, value ladder uh, we are going to run about it, the value ladder. Okay, as you see, the value ladder is the visual and strategic framework for organizing your product or service in increasing order of price and of value. This X is the price and the Y line is the value, the price and value. So this event rather is a visual and strategic framework for organizing your product and service, increasing order of price and value. So let's move on to the next page. So before we study before we study about the value rather more closely, please remember this story. Uh, as you as you can as you can see, the storytelling and story is very powerful, uh, especially to especially to consumer and for us to understand the concept of value ladder. So we will learn about the value ladder with a very powerful story. So the first part is the narrative element of the ladder of values. So please uh, please focus on this story. Okay, the story is the dentist value ladder. So the doctor the doctor says, "Do you happen to smoke?" It's me. The me is the author of the .com secret writer. So me, no, I don't. I've never smoked a day in my life. Why do you ask? The author, the author in a .com secret said, and next the doctor says, your teeth are a bit yellow and discolored. I wasn't sure if it was from smoking or drinking coffee, so I just wanted to check. And then the author, the writer said, "But I don't drink coffee either. Are my teeth really that yellow?" So This is conversation that took place about 10 minutes after meeting meeting a dentist for the first time at a local clinic. So this is the beginning of the conversation, conversation, conversation with the author in Doctor Secret the book, the main textbook, and the doctor and then doctors. And the author says, "Years ago, when I first started my business, my wife and I didn't have any insurance, so I didn't have a regular job, and I was hustling every single day, trying to sell things online just to get by. Sometime later, we all got health and dental dental insurance. Not long after signing up, we received a postcard in a mail from a local dental clinic. It was a notice inviting me, the author, the writer, to come in for a free teeth cleaning. A free teeth cleaning. This is free. At the moment, I thought to myself, wow, this is amazing. I can't believe getting insurance gets me a free teeth cleaning. Now I'm finally a real insurance policy holder. So the author and the writer is very happy to get the free teeth cleaning. The free teeth cleaning uh, is the first step. The As we can see, the hooking part, and as you see, the first step of the value ladder. So the free teeth cleaning, and next that is how I ended up going in for a free teeth cleaning, which led to a conversation with the dentist about the color of my teeth. Are my teeth really that yellow? It is continually the conversation. Yes, they are. The doctor said yes, they are. But don't worry. If you like, I can make a custom teeth whitening try for you. If you use it constantly, you will definitely see result. And the writer said, did, did you have, no, doctor said, did you have braces when you were younger? Yes, I did. How could you tell? Uh, the author said, your two lower front teeth, are shaking quite a bit. It's a very common phenomenon among people who wear braces as a child. The braces, uh, the tool for test in a younger in a when you are kids, the for a kid test and the price, and your two lower front teeth are shaking quite a bit. The dentist provide the information about the teeth, and the dentist began to persuade the customer to make an irresistible offer. So, do you remember irresistible offer? And the first step is hooking, and this time the this time this time and this information about the shaking test is information, and he had the elastic offer, and he this step he began to make an irrational offer. So my teeth are shaking. Is it serious? What should I do? The author says, if you'd like, I can make a retainer for you. It will help hold your teeth in places. Alternatively, we could do Invisalign, Invisalign to get them perfectly aligned. Yes, please do that. This part is a irrational offer. When I walked into the clinic that morning, my only thought was to get a free teeth cleaning. Yet, but in less than an hour, I had spent 2,000 US dollars. That was the cost, the teeth whitening kit, and the dental retain retainers. The writer, went to the just uh, the author went to the dentist for the free teeth cleaning, but in this time, he had already spent the 2,000 for the whitening kit and the dental retainering. So the dentist had a very powerful and hooking and irresistible uh, offer in this story. And next, the dentist understood a powerful sales concept that I call the value ladder, and he strategically passes me right into it. So the dentist has a very strong and very powerful value ladders. He strategically passes on him, the writer, the author, right into his value ladders. The first step is he created a bite. He reels me in, uh, his dream customer with the bite of free teeth cleaning. This is hooking. And second is that he provided value by cleaning my teeth. And while doing so, he noticed that my teeth were yellow and discolored. at the moment because I was already receiving value and receiving service. It was only natural for me to want additional value. And second is the after that he the dentist found another way to provide value, and I naturally accepted his proposal. And this proposal is same to irreversible offer. So this is the uh, story about very rather example. So uh, this is that's all the first classes. Uh, so we will we're going to we are going to run about the more uh, powerful value rather about about this next classes. So this class is over and see you next online classes. Bye.